What's up everybody and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. Hi, my name is Kendall and here we talk about all things makeup and all things makeup related, and today we are doing an easy peasy lemon squeezy purple smoky eye using the Shroud Cosmetics It's Frickin' Bats palette. Now this palette launched a long time ago. And by a long time ago, I mean like maybe 6-7 months ago. I really don't know. Hold on, let me check. Okay, so I ordered this palette when it first launched, but I didn't get like the first initial like launch of this. I got put on like the waiting list for pre-sale. So I didn't actually get this palette delivered until March 1st. And it took a few months for me to get this because Shroud Cosmetics is a indie brand, and I believe there's only one person running the whole company, and they partnered up with Beautbean. They partnered up. So stupid. Okay, they partnered up with Betty Jean, otherwise known as Beautbean, here on YouTube. She collaborated with them for this palette and it blew up and everyone wanted it, and the demand was way higher than what they had in stock. So they got blown up with orders, so it took months and months for everything to get out. No big deal. I finally got it, and I never did like a look or first impressions of it for my YouTube channel because I didn't know if and when this would be coming back, and I didn't want to get on here and review a product and be like, well, if you like it too, that just sucks because you're not going to get it. But depending on what time this video goes up, this palette is coming back this weekend on Sunday the 25th. So on Sunday, July 25th, 9 a.m. PST, 12 p.m. EST, this will be back in stock, and it's going to cost $35. So let's talk about the palette. The packaging, I love it so much. It reminds me of like the Scooby-Doo cartoons, you know, in the beginning where it's like, quack, 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 and all the bats come out. That's not the noise at all it makes, but it's like the right before the theme song happens, and like the bats, that's what it reminds me of. And then on the back it says, hello friends, and it's just cardboard packaging. You open it up, you have a really nice mirror right here. Hi. And it's got the cute little bat detailing all throughout the border of the mirror. And then right here, it says Beautbean X Shroud. And then here are all the colors. Now, when I first saw this palette, I thought this was such a unique color story. I still stand by that. I think this is one of the most unique color stories that I have in my collection. It's definitely different from anything that I own. I'm gonna go ahead and throw up some swatches right here so you can see what they look like on my arm. The swatches that you're seeing right now, there's no ring light, there's no nothing. It's just my camera in my room on my arm. So I filmed this look. I did a really, really simple, very easy, like messy, purpley smoky eye. So easy because I didn't really know what else to do with this, and I'll get to that later on. If you're interested to see my super quick little tutorial on how to do this look, stick around and then I'll tell you my thoughts about the palette when we come back. All right, first up, I'm going to take a fluffy brush and lightly dip into the shade Spooky. This is going to be my transition shade. I'm just going to lightly dust that right above my crease and start making that V shape with it as well. Then I'm going to take a denser fluffy brush and go into the shade Dairy. Just really getting in that crease, wiggling that brush around, getting that pigment down. It's okay if it's messy, we'll fix it later. Going back in with the shade Spooky and going over the shade Dairy just to make sure there's no harsh lines. Then I'm going in with a flat brush into the shade Apparition, and I didn't show this on camera, but I did spray this with a setting spray because I really wanted that shimmer to stick down to the lid. This is such a beautiful shimmer. All the shimmers in this palette are insane. Going back with a small little brush to the shade Dairy to deepen that outer V, and then blending everything in together. Then I'm just taking my finger and dipping into the shade Zero and just kind of tapping it into the center of my lid just to give it a little more oomph. And then I'm just blending the shimmer shade into that deeper dairy shade. And then for the lower lash line, I'm taking that shade Dairy again, and I'm just really smoking it out on the lower lash line. Then I'm taking the shade Zero and I'm putting that in the inner corner. I'm going to blend everything out, and then we'll add mascara and we'll be done. Overall, I think this is a really cool, like I said earlier, very unique palette. I personally am more of a neutral lover, so I don't know how often I'm going to be using this, but I will say the shimmers in here are incredible. These are some of the best shimmery shadows that I have in my entire collection. Like, I know I already did swatches, but just, we'll do the shade Grim right here. They're so buttery soft. Like, they're so good. The only thing that I'll say about the shimmers in this palette is, when you saw me doing this look, I went in and sprayed my brush. That was because I learned through trial and error, if you don't use a wet brush, that shimmer's gonna go everywhere. I tried to do this look a few times, and when I just went in with the shimmer on like a very small flat end brush, the shimmer was going up and up into like my eyebrow bone area, like up into the crease, like up into the like upper lid, places that I didn't want it. So you really need to wet your brush if you want the shimmer to stick where you're putting it, which I'm pretty sure is probably standard for most shimmers, but I noticed it a lot with this. There's definitely a lot of fallout in pan. These mattes are pressed so softly. You lightly dip your brush in there and it's like, which isn't a big deal. I just thought I'd mention it because I know some people don't like the fallout and everything. The mattes in here aren't my absolute favorite. They're not bad by any means, but they're just not my favorite formula. This purple especially I felt was kind of chalky. I played with this yellow and this like turquoise teal green earlier today, and I like them so much better. I thought they blended out a lot nicer, but just something about the purple on me, it was a little chalky. I really do think this is a really nice palette. I would honestly say the shimmers are worth the $35 price tag. Like, the shimmers alone, I would just buy this palette for them. I think they are fantastic. If you look up Betty Jean's videos using this, she makes some beautiful looks with this. I could literally never. But yeah, I think this is really nice. I think this would be such a fun palette, even if you aren't so much of a color lover, because you can still do something pretty like neutral-esque, like, you know, purple smoky eye. It's not like anything crazy. You could do something super wild with this, or something soft, or you can just go in with the shimmers. What I did a while ago is I just went in with this shade Zero right here, which is this beautiful, I can't even, it's so pretty, and you just tap that out on your lid and it's just like so pretty. So you could definitely do just like a shimmer all over the lid, walk out the door. These shades are insane. I still can't get over it. I'm gonna swatch this one for you too. Like, what's in these? But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and make this really quick video because I know this is coming back this weekend. I'll have the link to the Shroud Cosmetics website down below, along with the link to Betty Jean's video announcing this, because she will be able to talk you through the palette, obviously way better than I could. But yeah, I think this is really nice. I think it's really fun. $35 is not a bad price point for this at all. Like I said, the shimmers sent me over the moon. They are incredible. So yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Super quick. All right, guys, as always, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel. It would mean so much to me, and give this video a thumbs up if you feel like it. That is it. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.